I'm going to quickly show you how I edit my freelance client photos. So my niche is restaurants and takeaways, and the tool that I use is Adobe Lightroom, which is fantastic, phenomenal, basically the industry standard for editing photos, color grading, doing all sorts of different types of edits. So I've got my SD card in there. I'm going to click on file and add photos, and it remembers the last place that you've loaded photos from. So we'll go all the way to the bottom, and I recently took some of a cafe client. If you click on one of them, press the space bar on the Mac, then it comes up with the preview, so you can see some of it. So these are some of the kind of raw images. So what we're going to do is just select them. So I'll do a little shortcut. I click shift and then select, and I can just use the arrow keys. But you can also, of course, use just select it with the touchpad. Here we go. Right, I've got all of them. So click review for import. And what I usually do is I've got a folder for it. So this is my client, Lila's Kitchen. And if there's a few that you spot, you think, doesn't look great. So like this one looks better than this one in terms of the angle. So you can quickly start discarding some from. Oh, so this one's like overexposed and the angle's not good. So you can quickly discard some of them, short list as well. What I do like to do is preview them on a larger display so I can see them properly. So this process does take a bit of time. So what I do next is just delete the ones that look a bit rubbish. So that the angle there does not look great. I'll just keep one of them for now. That looks good. Looks good. So before I start doing any more editing, I just shortlist first and then dive into editing. That looks good. Nice. The food, by the way, of this client is absolutely amazing. Okay, so now I've shortlisted my pictures, and on the whole, I'll just let the AI do its job. And with some pictures, I'll add different filters and touch-ups. But I'm just trying to show you a super quick way to edit some of them. So I'm just gonna crop this in. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, let's keep this one. A little bit overexposed, but looks not too bad. There's a nice brownish sharp macro close-up of that. Let's zoom in to this one, and then I'm just gonna. So what I did there was the what do you call it? I just straightened it slightly, so you can auto do it, or there's a way where you can just manually rotate it. But just if I hit auto, does the job. That's fine. Pretty good. So the temperature on this is a little bit too warm, so I'm just reduce it slightly there, so you can see the controls on the bottom left, and same here. The rest are pretty good, and can you see here there's a few like little smudges and things. What you can do is get rid of some of these. So I'm just going to use the heel brush. I think that's the one I usually use, isn't it? Yeah. Right. So yeah, right. So what it does is it'll try and find an equivalent bit that looks normal, and then try and replicate it. And there's a remove tool. Click that. Let the AI do its thing. And then, hey presto, it's gone. You'll never know that it was even there. Oh, nope, get off the AI. Right. Okay, let's go back into going through some of these. That looks alright. It's good. That looks fantastic. I mean, how gorgeous does that look? It is delicious, actually. I've had that twice now. Black salad, brownies. We can straighten this. Ooh, I've not tried these actually. I think it's like blueberry muffins, some focaccia rolls. Excellent. So we've pretty much gone through some of them, and there's a few I've saved within Adobe, there's different presets that Adobe has created, but also the community as well, other users. So there's some that I've just saved in my Adobe Lightroom within my favorites. So there's like a matte color enhanced portrait, that's more for like portraits, of course. And then there's this cinematic one that works quite well with certain scenes. So you can just play around. So there's this one, Creative Warm, it's pretty nice. So I think I'll go for this one actually. That really works. That's brilliant. Let's have a try. There we go. That looks good. I've used this one before. Droplet Ray. Creative Warm. I think that really works. Yeah, I like that. Oh, actually, let's not like that. I think the more natural look looks good. And these days, I've been trying to not over edit, so it looks a bit more natural. So the angle of this shot is not quite there. So I think I'll get rid of this photo. These look fabulous, really good. Awesome. I think I'm gonna get rid of that one. Get rid of that. This looks cool. Love it. Right, I think I prefer that. When you go through the editing process, it's like re-shortlisting, finding others. So you should really just shortlist it down to the best ones. I'm happy with that. Good. Yep. Okay, we're done. Right. So afterwards, all you do is just select all of those. In the top right, click export. So you can export the originals, large or small. I usually just do large. So these are mostly to share on socials. So the large is absolutely fine. Even the small is fine for socials. So go into your list. I might have to blur some of this so you don't see all my clients. And right, so these were on. Did I take them in October? Yeah, it was. I think it was the 5th. That's it. It'll start doing the export depending on how powerful your machine is. There we go. There's our finished product. Look at that. Fantastic. How gorgeous do they look? And they are gorgeous. They taste absolutely phenomenal. And if you want to go back, and so what I've done here is just zoomed in. Right, zoomed in. What you could do in Lightroom is duplicate the image and then just crop it to show, if you wanted to really focus in on one product like this, you can do that. Cool. I'll leave this for now. Let's check some of the others. Awesome. And these are pretty much ready to send off to the client. So this is, it was a super quick edit. With other situations, it may warrant a more detailed edit, but this is, as you can see, within like less than 10 minutes I've been able to super quickly edit photos that look really decent, look really good. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep following, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I'll be doing some more videos on Lightroom, on freelancing, how to set up as a freelancer, and also blogging and about my freelance work and experience. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon. Take care.